The impact of digitisation and convergence on the music industry. Piracy in the music industry is not new. Modern music piracy truly found its roots with the invention of the phonograph in 1887. This allowed sound to be recorded on a tinfoil sheet wrapped around a cylinder, so that for the first time, music pirates could take music and record it for themselves. The early 80s saw the advent of dual cassette tapes, which allowed pirates to conveniently duplicate a cassette they already owned, resulting in a real mass market for home recording to emerge. This continued forth with the arrival of CDs, which became the most popular form of music piracy before the internet. People could take a music CD, pop it into a CD burner or their computer, and make copies using CDRs, which they could then distribute. However, due to the introduction of digitisation and convergence, new platforms and technologies have been introduced. Hence, as a result, the advancement and facilitation of music piracy has significantly increased. But what exactly does digitisation and convergence actually mean? Digitisation can be viewed as a process of converting analog materials and services into digital ones. On the other hand, convergence can be seen as a process, but not an endpoint, that alters the relationship between existing technologies, industries, markets, genres, and audiences. Digitisation and convergence has provided opportunities for users to distribute and consume music in radically different ways compared to the past. The format of music has shifted from analog to digital, from physical to downloadable, and from being a product to a service. Digital music files made piracy possible on a global scale and provided people access to more music than ever before. No longer limited to sharing physical copies with one another, millions of virtual strangers can now share music files over the internet. Napster, even though not the first file sharing service, was by far the most popular due to its ease and efficiency of use. It was a peer-to-peer file sharing service that launched in 1999, becoming a hub for mass digital file sharing through a central node. Even though Napster shut down in 2001, music piracy soon became an unstoppable blight on the digital market, and as quickly as music companies could shut down these sites, new ones had already been developed and appeared in their place. Digitisation and convergence also influenced an expectation on users that music could be owned for free. Hence, as a result of all this, music has become the most pirated form of entertainment, beating out the likes of TV, movies, and video games. File torrenting in the early to mid-2000s could not be beaten in terms of its convenience. It was the easiest way to obtain music both quickly and freely. However, since the advent of streaming services such as Spotify and Apple Music, the piracy stranglehold on the music industry has been loosened due to it changing the way people consume music. Hence, due to streaming services being a low-cost alternative and taking less time to consume than pirated music, it has the potential to reduce and possibly kill the piracy within the music industry.